So I had a comment on YouTube. It was in response to the piece I did about laughing strategically or tactically in the face of life's horrors. And it was based on this quote from Kierkegaard, where he says, "The only intelligent tactical response to life's horrors is to laugh defiantly at it." So I was kind of talking about that and how, it was like the practical application of the cosmic joke. And then this person left a comment / question, and they said, would that explain the clown world we live in and the archetype of the joke / jester? And yes, yeah, in a way, but like the role of the jester, it's more complicated, I think, than that, because often the jester, they served to give the king some very direct and honest feedback that the nobles couldn't do under the guise of humor. So it was like, well, he's an idiot, so what he says doesn't matter, which is not really what this is about. And the other thing about this comment, that it just kind of reminded me of this possibility of, and it's a real thing in the spiritual life, in consciousness, is to feel like the world, when you begin to see that it's all an illusion, it's easy to kind of feel like, well, why do I need to take everything seriously? It's all a bit of a joke. It's all a bit of a clown world, as this person says. And that's a trap, because it's like going to a movie. It would be like going to a movie and saying, and kept continually standing up in the movie and going, this is not real. This is all just, shadows on a wall. Would not make you very popular with the other people in the cinema, but besides that, you wouldn't enjoy it. You wouldn't enjoy the movie. Like if you're watching some, I don't know, let's say Indiana Jones or something that's like, oh, what's going to happen? It's so exciting, whatever. If you continually kept saying to yourself, this isn't real, this is just an illusion, you wouldn't enjoy that movie. And it's kind of the same in life. It's like, it's very important in the spiritual life to know that this is an illusion, it's not real, this is something we're looking into, that there's a much bigger world. I was going to say inside, but it's not inside, it's outside. This is inside. Anyway, there's a much bigger world that you're part of. And this is the one you're looking into. We're looking into this little illusion. It's very important to know that, and to really know it in a deep, deep way. Because the deeper you know it, then you kind of go, well, I'm not here by accident. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm pretty sure I'm not here by accident. It's all significant. So I'm going to participate 100%. I'm going to participate as if it was real, knowing full well that it's not. Because then cynicism doesn't creep in. Because that's what it is. It's a kind of a form of spiritual cynicism, where you're like, oh, it's all bullshit, man. It's all an illusion. It's not real. Nothing matters. It's all. You could call that spiritual bypass. You can call it whatever you like, but I don't care what you call it. What it does is it stops you enjoying it. It stops you participating, and it stops you appreciating the incredibly valuable things that happen here. Love happens here. I mean, it happens in outside existence as well, but we communicate here, and the communication is of love. We communicate here in a way that is not possible in other places. So to communicate love through all this density is a beautiful thing. It's like seeing a little flower coming up between the cracks in the concrete. In some ways, that makes my heart sing, maybe yours too, in a way that a whole field of buttercups doesn't, because it's a little reminder of the preciousness of love. And the way we do that here is through communication. So there are only two things that are real here. Everything is, it's all pixels, it's all an illusion, whatever. But the two things that are real are communication and love. It's in the same way as you could be on a Zoom call with 5 other people, okay? they're not in the room with you. All you're looking at is your little screen, whether it's on your laptop, your TV, doesn't matter. But it's, you're just seeing images, okay? It's just pixels. But what you communicate to each other, that's very real and very significant. And you could be communicating love, you could be communicating liberating ideas, you could be communicating all sorts of things. So the communication that happens on the Zoom call is real, but the reality is you're just sitting in a room looking at your computer, okay? So it's kind of the same here. It's an illusion, for sure. It's not real, even though it feels real with windiness and all sorts of things. What is real is communication and love, and you'll miss that if you settle into it's all a joke. This is a joke world. So I would encourage you to get in there, right into it, 100%. Give it everything.